today. I filmed the dad video. I feel like I need to give like a preface that for the fact that my dad used to be on radio, and so he sounds way better on film than I do. So that's cool. Currently working on getting the vlog from last week. It just needs to be exported and then uploaded, and it will be ready and scheduled for next Tuesday. I uploaded my wrap-up already. It is posted. It is not doing super well, but that's okay because I'm not doing it for the views. So I am DNF'ing The Secret History, by the way. I got another 100 pages in, and I'm so bored that it's painful. So I am not going to read it anymore. I'm going to return it on Saturday. I just don't want to read it anymore. I normally don't DNF until 50% into a book. I would have to read another 100 pages, and I just can't. And the idea of doing it was making me not want to read Ink in the Blood. 0 out of 10. Very unfortunate. So I finished Deep and Darkest Red, or Dark and Deepest Red. I get them mixed up, and I'm blaming dyslexia for it. But I did finish that today by accident. I wasn't supposed to finish it till tomorrow, but 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed that book. It made me really emotional. The characters were really good. It was a solid read. And I'm really making up for last week for the fact that I've finished several books already this week. I'm counting The Secret History towards my total goal for the year because I read 240 pages in it or something, and that's almost as long as most of my books. And so I'm like, good enough. It's a whole book, right? So I also started Ink in the Blood and Girls with Sharp Sticks. Really enjoying both of those. So I will talk more about them when I know more about them, but yeah, when I finish those, I have a book that I need to read for a Sapphic book club, and then I'm probably going to start City of Glass and You Are Not Alone, because I got that with my Book of the Month subscription. So also, can we talk about my Book of the Month boxes? Why do I have so many? Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna play Sims now and listen to a book. Bye. Happy Thursday. I got stuff in the mail, so we're gonna open it together again. Do I order too many books? I don't want to answer that, but yes. Basically, Amazon had that President's Day sale. I think I talked about it. They had that President's Day sale where they had buy two get one free. So I double checked, and some of the books on my wish list were on there. And they were also on sale. Like, they were marked down. So we have Circe by Madeline Miller. I read this, or I listened to it. I actually listened to it to sleep to now, because I've already listened to it. Very exciting. I enjoyed it a lot. Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. I haven't read this book, so I'm excited to read it. My dad is a big fan of Brandon Sanderson, and I've seen a lot of other people who are really big fans, so I'm excited. Circe's cover and this cover texturally feel terrible. We Set the Dark on Fire by Taylor K. I'm going to butcher that, so I'm not going to say it. But very good. Sapphic YA. Very much recommend it. It is one of the books I read this month. I'm trying to read more diverse authors and more Sapphic authors, especially for Fem Friday, or February, which I'm not seeing a lot, or I failed to plan for that, and so I was already prepared to read all of the Shadowhunter series this month. Yeah, so I finished Girls with Sharp Sticks today. Very good. Very upsetting, but very good. It made me very uncomfortable to read, which I enjoyed a lot. I don't get that a lot from YA books, most especially dystopian YA books, so I really enjoyed this book. It had a twist at the end that I didn't expect. That was really cool. I got like 60% into Ink in the Blood. Also very good. I finished Opal by Maggie Stiefvater. It is like 4.5 in the Raven cycle and very cute, and I loved it, and I'm excited to read Call Down the Hawk or Take Down the Hawk or whatever it's called. Very excited to read that. Part of me doesn't want to read it until my library gets it, and then I can decide whether or not I want to get the entire Raven cycle for my personal collection, but we'll see. That's it. I gotta go have dinner with my family because we have had a long week and I need to tell them about some of the tomfoolery that happened at work today. Basically, I worked very hard to be very nice to a customer and they were mean to me all day, so my self-esteem is on the floor. Okay, bye. Honestly, if my phone falls forward, I'm just gonna off myself. So, hold please. Hello, hi. I look tired. I am tired. This morning I finished City of Glass. Wow, Jason and Clary aren't siblings, so the incest was fine. That's not actually how I feel. The great battle at the end with Valentine and then the sudden angel. Very great. Spoiler alert, sorry. That was good. It was really good. I'm now going to read the Clockwork Angel, the Clockwork Prince, whichever one is the first one. I have it digitally, but I'm going to pick up the physical book at the library at 12. They're not open yet. It's Sunday. So I'm honestly just going to go get food right now. I am spending the entire week at my friend's house because I have doctor's appointments that I need to go to, and so I'm working, but I'm working from home, which means I'm going to get a decent amount of reading done between work, so that's exciting. But yeah, finished City of Glass. I'm gonna finish The Weight of the Stars today, more than likely, depending on like if I feel like continuing to read, which I'm in a pretty good reading mood because I started Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. Very rarely do I 25% into a book feel emotionally attached to characters and also like a book as much as I do right now. So I'm like 25% into that. If you follow me on Twitter, you've probably seen me doing this like ongoing thread where I like post my goals and then quote tweet it at the end of the day or the next morning and say if I met them or not, and then I'll quote tweet that and then put my new goals. And my goals for today was to get 50% into finale, finish City of Glass, get 25% into Skyward, I get 75% into Weight of the Stars, and I actually did all of those things. Normally it takes me several hours to do all of those things, even though I'm a speed reader, because like I'll get distracted or I'll want to be on my phone or play games or on my iPad or whatever, but today I actually just want to read, and I kind of want to knock out and finish The Weight of the Stars so that I can read more of Skyward because I've been enjoying it so much. I did also get a digital version of it from the library, so that's really exciting, but I actually own the physical copy. I saw that my library has Aurora Rising, and so I put that on reserve. So yeah, those are the last books that I will be reading this week though, is Finale, City of Glass, Skyward, and The Weight of the Stars. I've caught back up to my finishing a book a day thing. Am I actually finishing a book a day? No, but because of how many books I've read this year so far, I'm not 47. It is the 16th of February. I have officially read a book for every day of the year, and I don't know if I'm going to maintain that through the rest of the year. Like, I feel like that will drive me a little bit insane, but But if I do, that'd be pretty cool. It would be pretty cool to read 366 books in a year. I don't think that I will manage it though. Next week, I'm also going to be starting the Second Chronicles of Amber, which before this video posts, there should be the Dadbooks where we talk about the first book. We actually don't spend a lot of time talking about the first book because I didn't enjoy it. So there's a lot of us like discussing tropes and stuff in those kind of books from the 70s, and so I will say it's good. Give it a watch. It should be already up and edited. Hopefully I didn't mess up and not do those things like I had planned to. But yeah, so I'm getting my friend an energy drink and myself some food, and I will go back to reading. I'm going to be totally transparent in this vlog. I'm probably more than likely going to use filler footage from videos that I never posted because I haven't had time to think about posting filler video, and my iCloud stuff is being a little funky and it's just making editing really weird because it's like putting everything on the iCloud now that I synced up my iPad to it, and it's taking time to like pull it from iCloud to the software that I use to edit my videos. So I don't know, we'll see. With all that being said, I am almost to the store, so I'm gonna go. This might be my last update for the week, but I might update you when I go to the library because knowing me, I might get a bunch of books that I had not intended on getting. So, love that for me. All right, I'm out. Bye.